So now we're in Fjällbacka, which is a very cozy little town, a little south of Näsingen. And here we're gonna meet my special friend Kristian. So Kristian Schmidt, he's a good friend of mine that I met back in China when we were doing the project with Jeb Corliss back in the days when he was flying through this giant hole in the mountain. And ever since we first met, we have been super good friends, and now I'm gonna take Alex to his special sanctuary, which I won't say exactly yet where we're going, but it's one of those most magical places that I've ever been to. Yeah, Kristian! Oh. Welcome to Donholmen. It's a little beautiful private island. How was the year?
It's been busy. It's non-stop. We're traveling. It's never more than a week in one spot all year round. It never stops.
That's good. I mean, you live such a... I think of all the friends I have, you're probably the one that lives the most, like, random, adventurous, crazy life. I mean, all of a sudden you're with Richard Branson on his island, and then you're sitting having dinner with the princess, and...
Yeah. It's all very last minute and very random. I have no control at all. It just happens. So it's really strange. There's never more than like 2 days notice, day notice. Oh, you gotta go there. So I'm just flying around.
Welcome to Kristian's world!
Can't stop now, I'm losing my break. I'm losing my break. Oh, I'm losing my break. Can't stop. My balls.
So me planning my year is impossible. Things just happen.
But how do you like, if you think about like how your mind works, because the funny thing with you is that your mind is always like creating, you know, and I'm wondering like, you know, in the sense of, like you say, you know, everything happens so randomly, but it's always, you know, more and more of...
I guess you learn, when I started working with wildlife, you have a vision what you want to shoot and you never get it. It's like always something else, but usually better. So after a while doing that, you just get used to a chaos. Like, I'm going to go shoot this, it's going to be chaos, and we'll see what happens. I'd like to get this, but it goes into another direction usually. Because animals usually do their thing, and then you kind of work around that. And you kind of create whatever you can out of what you get. Yeah. And that's kind of rubbed off on my life and just turned into that. And the whole life is like that now. So just kind of trying to work with what you have every time someone's giving you something. But this year, like, doing business kills your creativity completely. So my brain can only do one or the other, you know? So either I spend a year creating, this budget, I'm making things, or I'm making money, and then I have no creativity at all. It's completely blocked. It's crazy, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, your pictures, they are incredible of the way you manage to put nature, raw nature, not staged. Obviously, you can't just pick a whale and like, hey, can I just borrow you for 5 minutes? Like, okay, hold that pose.
Yeah, no, that's the fun part, and it's usually us just wanting to go experience cool stuff. You know, I want to go on adventures. You know, may just use the camera as an excuse to go shoot amazing things. You know, and then it turned into career after that. So it's been really fun. It's really cool. And the fun part is actually making it for real. That's why I sell and I can actually make exhibits because actually it's all real. You know. I really want people to experience what I'm seeing when I'm shooting a picture, because 80% of the world can't go do all the cool stuff we're doing all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So to be able to get that feeling out that I'm seeing when I'm taking the picture is really important to me. So if I don't get that when I'm looking at the picture, then I try to change it and do something else, you know? And getting that out is great, because I've had so many emails like, I quit working because I saw your picture, I want to go travel now and do this and that. That's like, that's the best payoff ever, you know?
Yeah.
And if you can make money doing it, it's fantastic, but it's an interesting job. But it is a job where you go, what the hell am I doing every morning for about 10 years? Like, what am I doing? Where's the money? What am I doing? What am I doing? And it never ends, you know. And after a while, then you do something big and it blows up, and then it works out.
Yeah.
But it takes a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The one with the
whale
whale.
shark, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And have that one on the wall, you know, it's one of the most majestic pictures.
Yeah. That's really the facing fear, and also, you know, the kind of synergy between human beings and animals kind of really capture that, which is really, I'm really happy about that. It's good. So even with a child and a cheetah, we're trying to get that feeling out as well. You know?
Yeah, I love that shot when the cheetah is kind of smiling a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like that timing.
She's 4 years old. When you see a 4-year-old with a predator like that, you're like, well, I can't. I shot the whole shot in 1 hour. I can't do this. This is crazy, you know. And it worked out. And she's walking around with cheetahs, walking around with zebras.
But she is from there, right?
She's from down there. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So she's very used to it.
Yeah.
So how do you find the models like that?
Well, the girl is very special. She lives down there and she knows a lot about cats and she's grown up with it, and they've been together for a long time. But models, usually you kind of pick, if it's underwater, you have to pick somebody that's very used to being underwater, and because it's very difficult. I have to try the shots out before she does it, and I'm drowning and everything's on it. So, and to be able to hold your breath for that long and move your face to the light and be beautiful in the water is very difficult, because people look crazy underwater. So it really depends on the animal, where we're going. And then some girls can be very beautiful and amazing, and the energy doesn't work really with animals, so they're not really, it's incompatible. So it's a bit tricky to find the right people. But we've been lucky enough. I always work with friends, I work with the right, you know, people I feel right with, and then it's fun.
Yeah, then you can connect and you can create something.
Exactly, that's right, of course, yeah. It's gotta be a good time. I work with the same crew for the last 10 years, the same makeup artist, same manager, same stylist and everything, you know, so it's a fun crew.
It's a family, you know?
Yeah, exactly, it's amazing. It's really cool.
That's nice.
But you realize, like, I don't believe so much in everything, but you really, when you're depressed and unhappy, bad stuff just keeps on coming. It just keeps on happening. It's random. It's like, it just hits you. And all of a sudden, you're doing really well, you're happy, more amazing things start happening to you, you know? But you really got to figure out how to make that mindset all the time. It's very difficult. But a lot of times now when I'm shooting, I'm in such an amazing place all the time, so to be able to not to put down a camera and also enjoy what you're experiencing is very important too, because I can just be in a viewfinder the whole time and just lose it. So we were just in the Rwanda, the gorillas, and it's so amazing up there. It's all jungle and incredible music. And I'm just like constantly like this. And after a while, I'm like, this is too cool. I'm just going to stop taking pictures for a while, and I'm just experiencing.
Exactly, that's the things to do, huh?
Yeah,
and then you can stay being on tune.
But the camera is an incredible excuse and tool to go do amazing stuff. I mean, it is. I'm very lucky to have it, because we just did Himalayas and Mount Everest type of things. I would never do that without the camera. I want to go to shoot that. We're gonna go myself. It's crazy.
That story when you were up there and with the bees and the honey and
that honey. Oh my goodness, there's a honey
at 5,500 meters.
They have a honey there that's extremely potent, right? And if you have it there, here you wouldn't. Nothing would really happen. But there, tripping out, and everybody's like, what? Other things that
it's a honey that becomes psychedelic with the altitude.
And we were laughing, we were crying, we were in this little cabin, everyone's crying of laughter. And the main guide came in, like, what are you guys drinking? We're like, we just had some honey. Disaster out of my.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's intense, but it's so beautiful. You're hiking about 11 hours a day, and you think that it's a lot, but it's so beautiful. You just look around, so you don't really feel it. You know, it's not too difficult.
No, once you have
we're not with ice picks and shit. It's, kind of walking with
once you're acclimatized, you're good. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, I would love to go there one day.
Yeah,
I think we gotta go there, Alex. Right?
Le dîner est servi.
Monsieur, le dîner est servi.
This is a very good ending to an amazing day, and it's so good to see Kristian again and to enjoy this amazing dinner together. Are you excited, Kristian?
So excited. I'm always excited.
You are
always happy with you. I was happy with that in China too. That's crazy.